Hello folks, it's Derek here again with the OTC on the Cheap channel, coming to you this morning early from beautiful New Brunswick, Canada. We've been discussing some stuff safety related, some stuff equipment related. Mainly the focus is supposed to be, or hope to be on this channel, is helping people do more with less. And along that line today, I want to talk about culverts. Specifically, plastic culverts. Now, I work for a local municipality, and we time to time run across having to replace culverts. Yeah, some are upsized, a lot of them are replaced due to the cement ones, the joints pull apart. The metal galvanized ones will rot out, rust out, separate, crush. So we try whenever we can to replace with plastic. Plastic is real easy to work with, easy to modify. It has a lot of advantages. But what I want to talk today is about these used ones. Like here we have 10-inch, we have 24s, 28s, 30s. There's quite a variety here. There's some metal ones around, but for today, we'll discuss uses for these plastic culverts. Now, some people may already have great ideas of things to do with these, but I thought I'd throw a few out there. These are available everywhere, and I don't think they're overly cheap, but in this aspect, I think most public works departments, DOT, government infrastructure, maybe even contractors will have these torn out, and you might be able to get a small chunk to suit your needs for free or next to free, just depending. Stuff like this tends to happen, digging them out with an excavator or backhoe, but you can see this is just the outer rib. It's absolutely nothing to do with the actual inside smoothness. But I've used chunks of culvert for various things, and I tell you, some things that work great. If you have your well casing out in your yard of your house, if you're out in the country, something like this works great, especially if it's like mine where it ends up being in the way for plowing snow, etc. Or you just want to make it look different. Piece of this culvert, drop right down over, paint a design it on if you're into art stuff, whatever, just to protect. At least it'll give some cushion, act like a bumper of sorts. Or if you're really artsy, which I'm not, my wife is, you can cut some of these down, make some nice planters, flower boxes. I don't know, you can drill holes in them. I've seen people use them for intakes for pump, trash pump, whatever, water pumps, whatever you want to do. What I've had great luck with is taking some of these 28-inch ones, 24-inch ones, and cutting them right completely in half, and rigging this up as a snowplow blade. I've had pretty good success with that. It's all in the angle of the cut to make sure it doesn't dig too aggressively. But you can even lay it back and use this for a bit of a grater blade. Not really so much for cutting, but as far as spreading topsoil, sand, gravel. We're not talking anything too heavy here, folks, but we're talking about something for free. And one real specific good use that a lot of people probably know is where these ones are all smooth, is these work. This one here is about a 28-foot one. And these ones here work great to cut this down to whatever size for a wood chute, for throwing your firewood in for the winter into your house, into the basement. And I mean, they're great for jungle gym type stuff for your kids. When my kids were younger, I used to bring them over here, and they loved to climb in through these things. They could roll one around a little bit, and they had a great time. I think they're a great addition to a home playground. I mean, you can bury these in all sorts of different ways, or just have them staked so they don't roll and move. It's great for the kids. I mean, they're great for if you're a type of person that trains dogs to any amount, or I don't know what other type of animal you could use, but I mean, they could make a nice pen. It just depends on the length that's available, but you can do a lot with them. I mean, we have quite a variety of them laying here, and the odd piece might be used for stuff here and there, but I mean, as a general rule of thumb, they'll end up as a far vast replacement from those things. they'll end up here for quite some time. Who would have thought it? So many things you can do with plastic culverts. And I am sure there's way more uses. So if anybody wants to drop anything in the comments, if you can think of another use, and maybe we can all share information. Anyway, thanks for tuning in from beautiful New Brunswick, Canada, and we'll see you next time, folks. Bye.